Hi guys, welcome back to this brand new Jacksonville, Wyoming airport update number 3. As you can see, a lot is happening at the airport. I will jump right into it. Decelerating on runway number 1 at Jacksonville is the United States of America Air Force One Boeing VC-25, arriving from Washington DC carrying the President Joe Biden on his visit to Wyoming State to convince the people to vote for him in the next election. At stand number 1 we have still regular traffic. This Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900 in the honoring those who serve livery is loading up its passengers, getting its package loaded up on the right side of the aircraft. It's heading out to Seattle on its daily scheduled flight in the winter, bringing in ski enthusiasts of the mountainous area of Jacksonville, Grand Teton, as well as the Yellowstone National Park nearby. Taxiing to its stand is this United States of America Boeing 757, accompanying the 747 Air Force One on its trip to Wyoming. It's carrying the Vice President and it's also arriving from Washington DC. As you may see in the background, we have some emergency situation. We'll come back to that in a second. And as you can see at stand number 3, we have an emergency situation where a Southwest 737-700 tipped over while deloading its passengers in the front, loading the catering in the back for the next flight. And that was too much of a shift in the CG, center of gravity. And as a result, it tipped over. Now the fire brigade is handling the situation, as well as some airport staff is setting up a perimeter to secure the surroundings of the aircraft. And at stand number 4 we have new traffic as well. The IcelandAir Boeing 757-300 in the 100 Years of Iceland livery. It saw its success at its competitor WOW Air, which recently also started operating flights to Jacksonville for the ski season. They brought out one of their special liveries for their first flight, and it's a big success. A lot of travelers choose to fly via Iceland towards Jacksonville, and now it's loading up for its return flight to Keflavik, Iceland. And at the general aviation side, the apron, we have the United States Air Force B-1 Bomber. It's a little bit of a rare sight here in Jacksonville, but it's training as well. Loading at the fuel, the crew is getting back on board, and it will head out on this short runway and clear the skies above Wyoming for the President's visit, as well as having a training exercise. And the other traffic at the apron general aviation side is this Etihad Airways Airbus A320 in the Formula 1 of Abu Dhabi. It's a very old aircraft, have a very old livery, a beautiful livery, but it's now time to store it in the desert, strip it down for parts. It is on its ferry flight from Abu Dhabi via Brussels and Keflavik. Then it went on to Toronto, and now it's in Jacksonville, de-icing, refueling, and heading out to its final destination of Tucson, Arizona, where it will be dismantled for parts. And parked here at the general aviation site is this United States Air Force Boeing 757 now. Still waiting for the stairs to arrive. Since it is a very busy day with a lot of going on, the stairs didn't arrive on time, so it will have to wait here. Air Force One will have to wait as well on the runway since there is no space available at the moment. A very hectic day. A lot of things are going wrong, so we'll probably push the Alaska out to make space at one of these stands. And at stand number 3, you can see the Southwest in the yellow livery. I always call it yellow livery, sorry if it's not the correct one. But now Southwest has repositioned one of their aircraft, the California One 737, from Los Angeles area, and is now taking up the passengers who are all waiting in the buses to fly out towards a destination of Chicago. You may wonder, why are all these passengers in the buses? Now that's because Joe Biden just deboarded the aircraft and it needs a secured area. So every passenger for this flight has been put into the bus and now is waiting to board the aircraft. And as you can see, the B-1 Bomber is now repositioned by the pushback truck and waiting its slot. And as well on the right, you can see the United States Air Force 757 is now been put in the general aviation stand area. It's deboarding and the fuel is loading up as well underneath the left wing for its next flight. And as well as the older aircraft, you can see the Southwest with its CG position failure due to wrong deboarding and catering at the same time. It is now at the general aviation stand on a secured area. It will await a technical crew, which also arrives with the California One, which will have a look at the tail section and determine if it is airworthy or it needs a replacement part. Holding short of runway 01, we have this Alaska Boeing 737 now holding short for its takeoff towards Seattle. And as you can see, Air Force One found its way to stand number 1 after the Alaska was pushed back and is now departing towards Seattle. As you can see as well, stand number 2 is blocked, but for now that's no problem. And rolling down the runway on its takeoff is this Etihad A320 Formula 1 livery of Abu Dhabi, on its way to its final destination of Tucson, Arizona. So that's it for the day, guys. I hope you liked this new airport update number 3 for this airport, Jacksonville, Wyoming. Let me know what you want to see in the next one. And of course, let me know what your favorite aircraft in this video is. And see you next time. Bye, guys.